welcome back to the second installment here. The reaction was just overwhelming from the first one, right? Dozens of views. So, but seriously, I do appreciate the few I've talked to. It's fun making it. But obviously this one, there's probably gonna be some mistakes, some overlap in some of the information I share. I forgot to video anything at the end. So it's just a picture. And so after that, I'll kind of talk about the end result and then go from there. But obviously, if there is anything that you want to hear, please feel free to comment, let me know, and we'll keep it rolling. So we're going to talk about pork belly burn ends today. And I'm going to start with here in just a second, sharing how I made the rub, and then go from there and just kind of walk you through the whole process. First, I'm going to talk about the rub. So it's mostly equal parts, a little more cayenne because I like the heat, onion powder, paprika, cumin, garlic powder, black pepper, a little SPG, and then ultimately this is what it's going to make. I also use turbinado sugar. The rub is ready, and I've taken a 12-pound pork belly and I've kind of cut it in half here, and then I have cross-hatched it. So this time I'm going to cube it up tomorrow, so about 1-inch cubes, but then I'm going to go ahead and rub it with the seasoning here. We're going to rub the meat pretty liberally here, and then wrap it in foil so it can kind of take in that season or that flavor overnight. And then when we cube it in the morning, we'll toss in the rub again before putting it on the smoker. So we're going to get both sides. So rubbing the non-fat side, getting that nice and coated as well. So again, taking all that flavor, and then we'll get the edges here and wrap it in foil and put it in the fridge, and then take it out about 5 in the morning. Get nice and tight. Pull out, and then cut up in the morning and put on the smoke. Happy New Year. It's 5:30 in the morning. Out here, we got the egg lit. All right, so we're gonna get the meat on here this morning. All right, we're gonna cube up pork belly here. I've never tried this approach before. I normally throw this slab on and cube it later, but I'm gonna try it a little differently. My only concern is I don't have a rack to put the cubes on, so it might be a little more tedious, a little more challenging, but we'll see how it goes. Slice it up. The challenge is going to be I scored this last night, so I don't want to make the cubes too small. There you go, I'm all cubed up here, so we're going to toss it in the seasoning. And we'll kind of move around here. Probably should use the bigger pan. That's all right. So I would use, especially for the size I'm going to do, maybe use a turkey roasting pan. But this way, it gets all up in there and covers all the pork belly. And then we're going to stack them up and put them on. We're settled in at 250 degrees. We're gonna go ahead and put the pork belly on the grate. All right, we're cubed up on the smoker. We're gonna work to get this back to 250, get that flame down. We're 3 hours in on the cook here, so we're gonna open up the grill, give them a look, probably pull them and put them in the tin. All right, those are looking really nice right now, so we're gonna check the temperature of one and see where we're at. Yeah, about 160, which is kind of where I wanted to be. So we're gonna put those in a tin, cover them. All right, now that we brought the pork belly in, we're gonna put some butter and barbecue sauce and cover it with foil and put it back on for 90 minutes to 2 hours. Pork belly back on the egg here. It's starting to rain. That's what you're hearing here. I'm leaving room in the back because I'm going to put a pork shoulder back there here in a little bit, which will be a separate video, but we're going to let these cook. Obviously, I'm filming this after the fact, at the same time as I made the intro. Forgot to film anything because we had guests over for New Year's Day. They turned out great. To be honest, I probably cubed them a little too large, I feel like, ahead of time just because of portion size. But as far as how long they cooked, they came out really tender and delicious. The one thing I will say from prior experience, if you do make pork belly burn ends, do not reheat them in the microwave. Made that mistake the first time, opened the microwave, they exploded and shot across the room. So that was a fun learning experience. But no, delicious. Highly recommend making it. And honestly, if you want any feedback or to talk about it, I'm here for you. All right. So again, thank you for watching. Check back next time. You can subscribe, like, comment, do all those things, whatever YouTubers tell you to do. Next time we're going to talk about how to make pulled pork, which not super complicated, but really fun to do. So look forward to the next time.